All right. So the next section is finding one of the shorter sides. Okay, so when you see your diagrams down here, you'll see here's my right angle, and it's one of the sides that is next to that right angle is the one that I have to find. Anytime that you see that, this is the formula that you have to use. Okay, so it comes from that h squared equals a squared plus b squared rearranged. It's all equations solving to rearrange it, which is why it's much easier just for me to give you that already rearranged for you to get the a. We're always going to make the a the shorter side that we're going to find. Okay, so this will also be the next formula to go on our formula sheet. So just like last time, 3 lines of working out, formula, substitution, answer. So I'm finding a shorter side, so my formula is going to be a equals big square root h squared minus b squared. Now in this formula, it is important, very, very important, that you get the h and the b right. You've got to put the right ones in the right places. Okay? The h, as we know how hypotenuse, is always across from the right angle, and it should always be, it has to always be the longest side. So that will also give it away. So this one has to be the h, which means that this other one that I know, I'm going to call the b. Alright? So sub those in for our second line. So big square root, h is 2.6, we need 2.6 squared, and then we need to minus b squared, which is a 1, so 1 squared. Okay, if you get them around the wrong way, your calculator will say error because you have a negative number that you're trying to square root there. Okay, next line, we type it in our calculator. Square root 2.6 squared minus 1 squared equals, oh, that was a nice number, wasn't it? 2.4. Too easy. Let's hopefully get to practice our rounding. 2.4 centimetres. Let's do it again. We're finding a shorter side, so it will be a equals big square root h squared minus b squared. Which number is h? Up here, which number is h on question 2? The 17. Good. So this one's h, which means that this one has to be the b. Okay, sub it in. Big square root 17 squared minus 15 squared. Type it in. Oh, another nice exact answer. Where are all our decimals gone? All right, so it's equal to 8 kilometres. All right, next one. Finding a shorter side. So we have our formula, which is a equals big square root h squared minus b squared. Which number is the h? 4. Yes. Which means that the 29 must be the b. Let's sub that in. Big square root 40 squared minus 29 squared. Does this one give us a decimal? Yes. All right, good. We get to practice our decimals. So if we're doing one decimal place, there's my decimal point, which means I need the 27. All right, we'll keep the 27 point, and it's all about whether this number here, the 5, needs to change or not. Okay, so because the number after 5 is a 4, that rounds down, which means we chop those ones off, and it just says 27.5. Okay, it's only if that number is bigger than 5 that we make this one bigger. So 27.5 millimetres. And one more, just like last time, this is one of the tricky units. We have one of them in centimetres and one of them in metres. This one, it may be easier to do the metres into centimetres because that will help me avoid decimals. Alright, so often the bigger unit is the good one to change if you don't want to work with decimals in your calculation. So how many centimetres are in a metre if I'm trying to change that one? Nope. Nope. 100. You think of your metre ruler. There's 100 centimetres.
Yeah.
So we're going to times that by 100. which makes it 2,600 centimetres. Okay, so now I have centimetres here and centimetres here. Okay, so we're good to go. We're trying to find our shorter side, so it will be A equals square root h squared minus b squared. Which number is the h? The big one, the 2,600, good. Which means the 975 is the b. Let's sub that in. Square root 2600 squared minus 975 squared. Alright, another decimal to practice. So all the numbers before the decimal place we keep. So 2410 point. Alright, there's a 2 there. Is it going to stay a 2 or is it going to round up?
Rounds up one, so it's
Yes,
3.
it's going to become a 3 because the 6 is bigger than 5. So that becomes a 3. So 2410.3. And that's in centimetres.
For the saying with the